Buenos días, mis amigos de ophthalmología. We have the privilege of speaking with a true giant in the field today, a leader whose vision is transforming the landscape of ophthalmology. It is an honor to welcome to the program the esteemed president of the ESCRS, Professor Filomena Ribeiro. Welcome to the program.
Gracias por tenerme.
Fantastic. Well, today, Filomena is wearing a funky jacket, and it is the first time we have made such funky jackets for women, so it is appropriate for this discussion to be providing diversity in jackets.
Aren't they beautiful?
This has been such an action-packed meeting with a huge amount of activities and special events. What have been some of your personal highlights?
Well, it's difficult for me. This is the result of 1 year of working, and I love all the new features.
Yeah.
But yes, if I need to choose, I need to mention the IOL experience that really exceed my expectations.
These ESCRS meetings are so important for education and surgical skills development. How can the ESCRS programs help to bridge the gap and provide better access to training for populations that need well-trained surgeons the most?
We made a survey to our members to try to find out what are the biggest barriers for the development of a career in our field. And the main one is gender. One is something that we need to address, of course. And the second one, surprisingly, is access to surgical training. These 2 points is something that right now we bring evidence that we need to address in our society in order to our members have equity of opportunities. This survey that I mentioned was made on the context of this big project. The name is BOSS, means that we are trying to build our sustainable and inclusive society. And that is something that generates the sense of belonging to everyone, each of us, with the same opportunities to development. And training, as I said, is really a point that we need to address.
ESCRS has teamed up with Alcon, Hogstrite, and the nonprofit Help PC to bring an incredible array of simulators for attendees to receive training. How important are those simulator programs for the future of ophthalmic education?
I think they are fundamental. And mainly is the way that we have the learning curve without jeopardize the outcomes for our patients. So they can make mistakes. They learn with the mistakes. So it's a nice way to improve the surgical skills.
How does ESCRS continue simulation education outside of the conference hall and around the world?
Well, we have this project of the moving simulator, and is moving during all the year for different countries, for our national societies affiliated, and they provide the courses for their members. So all over the year, we have this device in different countries.
How can the BOSS project help some of the places that struggle most in the world, places such as Mozambique?
Yeah, also we need to address this, of course. And for instance, ESCRS, and I went in a trip to Mozambique. We are supporting a project, the project of Eyes of the World, is to make sure that women have equity of access to cataract surgery. So these projects really address this problem, and we are really proud to be part of that.
Wow, incredible. What are some of the challenges when combating both conscious and unconscious gender bias?
Well, I think that conscious bias is easy to manage. We are conscious of the bias that we have. The problem is the unconscious bias. Each of us has unconscious bias. It's something that comes with our lives, our experience on lives. What we need is to recognize what kind of bias we have, and in an educational program, understand the instruments that we have to face it and address these mainly when we are in a decision-making process. In this Congress, we had networking moments and also mentorship moments. And it was very successful. So we opened the registrations and they were full in one day only. So I think people want to have these moments of more face-to-face, being together, sharing experience, asking for advices, and we try to provide that. I really want to address these because we are right now a society is growing a lot. So we need also to address these topics to our members. As I said, the sense of belonging to a society have the both perspectives or different perspectives of the broader membership that we have can be something very, very relevant for the basis, for the sustainability of the society itself, and provide good opportunities for each our members.
It just occurred to me that, for a long time when I started making funky jackets, I was only making it for men, myself or other male KOL friends. I just needed to take the mental leap to provide jackets for my female friends and KOLs, and I'm so glad I did. So at least in some small way, hopefully I addressed my own unconscious gender bias.
Providing this kind of jackets, multiple colors, different patterns to the male cause is addressing also this problem. Diversity, right?
Correct.
So I think you did it well.
Well, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today, and really want to congratulate you on such a fantastic meeting of these 16,000 delegates and 11,000 doctors.
It's amazing, right?
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.